It's Friday. It's Mark Pyers.
I was
It's
walking
Real
down
Talk.
the road today, looking for another way
To ease my mind
and help my living.
and help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on Friday, day 543 in a row of the Mark Pyers Real Talk show. And we're about to get into it. You know what we're going to do tonight? We're going to basically drop every face swap I've done since I started doing face swaps. It's Face Swap Friday Review. I don't know, maybe it's a new thing we're going to start doing here where we'll just go over a bunch of the face swaps that I've done and get people into them. Head over to YouTube, subscribe and dig the bell. This is the show that goes. Hammer and Jameson will be showing up in a little while to rip the lid off the fake news. You're not going to want to miss that. But for now, let's get to a couple of these face swaps. We are going to go through a few. I'll just explain to you what we're going to see tonight. I've got a selection of Donald Trump call-ins where he's calling to talk to me about things going on, coronavirus, etc. I got a ton of different funny things where, you know, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Donald Trump are strategizing offline. I got a folder of Dr. Evil bits. And we're just going to get into all of it right now, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to open up the YouTube page real quick. Just make sure we line up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get in here. How's everybody doing on the tube? All right, look. I'm probably the first one in there right now, but head over there. That's where everybody's going to join momentarily. And we're going to create some magic tonight, people. I don't have my beat seat right now. I'm sitting on the old comfortable chair because we're going to be in face swap review mode. So let's just do this, okay? I'm going to play the first face swap I have lined up for you for today. And this is just an update. I wanted to share something with you guys. I did this cool bit the other day where Trump was just lambasting people who are writing books about him. Hey, Denise, how are you? Uh-oh. Denise is buffering. I hope that doesn't continue. I think we're moving smooth over here. And hopefully you may just want to watch it at a lower grade, Denise, instead of watching it like 1080p, watch it at like 720 or something like that. But check this out. What I have here for you guys is two things. Okay, the first one is these it's this 3 books are being written about Trump. First one is his niece. There's a book being written about his wife, and then there's a book by John Bolton coming out about Trump. So Trump responded the only way he knows how. He responds on the Real Talk show. And there are some outtakes at the end, which I cleaned up. And I hope you enjoy them. Here we go. Hammer and Jameson ripping the lid off of it. Donald Trump, he's giving us the scoop on 2 or 3 books coming out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to join me on short notice. I wanted to let you know there are a couple of tell-all books coming out. First one's on my lovely wife, Melania. I'm not sure where this lady thinks she gets... Oh, she's from the Washington Post. There we go. That makes sense. It does. I mean, look, election year, we're going to have a book come out like 4 months before the election. And it's going to be a tell-all about your wife and about how she doesn't like you. And you sleep in different beds. Of course we sleep in different beds. She snores. She's a snorer. Look, I'm sorry. Donald J. Trump needs his beauty sleep. And if you had a snorer from Slovenia in the bed next to you, I think you would also want to have your own gold bedroom with a gold mattress and a gold pillowcase. So anyway, the other one is a tell-all book from my niece, of all people. You think there'd be some family loyalty, but no, it's an election year. She can make some money. Look, she's not a billionaire like Donald. So she's taking her shot. I get it. The other one is Bolton. I gotta tell you, Bolton, he's not like Michael Bolton at all. He has no charisma. No charisma like Michael Bolton. I'm just saying, he's not charismatic at all. He probably takes a crap very awkward as well. Like maybe he's like leaning. Yeah, you know, to stabilize. I don't know. Look, it's all BS, fake news, just letting you know. I'm just saying, he's not charismatic at all. He probably takes a crap really awkward. Like maybe he's like leaning against.
I couldn't keep together a lot of people. It's just a goofy thing. So that one's just silliness. And then this was my favorite thing. I got to share something with you. Everybody's been talking about defunding the police. I think they're talking about defunding the police in Minneapolis. They agreed on it with a council vote. And, you know, I said, okay, this sounds like the stupidest idea in the world. Maybe I could think of something stupider. Is that even a word? Can I think of something that's even worse than defunding the police? So I racked my brain for about 3 seconds and I got it. Here it is. Daggers on.
Slovenian girls snore like truck drivers. That's right. Dagger knows. Look, sometimes they look good on the outside, but what comes out from the inside on my gold toilet, it's nothing to write home about. Let's just say that. My niece Mary, she's not writing about Melania's boobs. She should be. That is a story in itself. I could write a novel. Just the smell.
I'm just kidding. So listen, here's the next clip. I created an idea that is potentially worse than defunding the police. Now let's just get back to the main point here. The reason we have police, the reason we have law enforcement is before that we were heathens. We don't know how to take care of ourselves. We don't know how to police ourselves. So murders, rape, pillaging, it was all like a thing. So we, as a people, were like, hey, we got to figure out how to stop this. Let's create something that's like law and order. Oh, yeah, law enforcement. That's a great idea. Although you could be a sheriff. And the bottom line is you have to figure out how to attack the people with fear on their own accord. Like, you're going to lose your pension if you do something racist. But like to go about like worst case, let's just get rid of the police. You're going back to when we were, you know, in the 1700s, whatever, when people walked around with shotguns and they were just doing what they wanted. We're going to go back to that? Really? Oh, I keep thinking this. They're going to be like, no, we have a neighborhood watch. My neighbor Josh is going to come and take care of it. Oh, is he? I'm sure Josh is going to run right over when he hears the glass break at your house. It's nobody's responsibility but the police. And so look, you want to get rid of the police? Go ahead, but I have a better idea.
Hammer and Jameson in the studio ripping the lid off. Donald J. Trump putting together an elite task force of special operatives.
Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you so much. I'm here to talk about police reform. Of course, it's the hot topic subject out there, besides the race war, of course. But I thought what we should do is reform the police departments. And we're hiring some heavy hitters to help us on the streets. A couple that you may not know about. As you've heard of Cobra, no doubt. Sylvester Stallone. He'll be coming out of retirement to play Cobra in the United States Police Force. We need to have all kinds of superheroes that are great police, like Dean Cain. Thinking about calling Dean Cain. He played Superman once as well. And also Steven Seagal will be coming out of retirement, taking his ponytail out and pushing people and flipping them over with his Steven Seagalness. And look, I'm thinking about also calling in Chuck Norris because, as you know, he was Walker, Texas Ranger. If we could use Walker, Texas Ranger to maybe help us save the police departments. So we're thinking maybe, I know we had a problem, but I'm thinking about calling up Arnold Schwarzenegger, kindergarten cop. That's right. He is a very, very gentle police officer. Also, we're hiring Peter Weller. That's right, RoboCop. We figure maybe we could get RoboCop out there to start fielding some criminal activity. He doesn't see color. RoboCop does not see color, he sees crime. So I'm thinking about bringing RoboCop on and making lots of RoboCops. Look, it's 2020. Why don't we have RoboCop 2020? Peter Weller edition. I already called him. I already called Peter Weller.
You called Weller?
Yeah, that's right. RoboCop. No racism here. It's RoboCop. He sees crime.
Oh my goodness, RoboCop sees crime, people. I love that. I want to play you guys something that I rarely play because it's so long ago now, but there was a period of time where there were about 5 or 7 candidates for the debates on the Democratic side, and so I made a bit. This was right before it all went down to 2. Check this out. I loved this bit, and I only got to play it for about a week.
My first question for the night is for Mike Bloomberg, and I'm going to ask you, Mike, do you think that Bernie Sanders could win?
Well, I tell you, it's been very clear that they want Bernie to get the election so he can lose to Donald Trump. I'll tell you what, Vladimir Putin, I will never lose. You will never get anything from the United States of America. Guaranteed.
We gotta go, and we gotta stop him. Everybody's going crazy right now. I don't know what to say.
Now, Mr. Biden, do you think you really could be effective in this election? Of course I'll be effective. I'll tell you how I'm a Joe Biden. I'll tell you 2 things I can do. I'm going to take on China, I'm going to take on Donald Trump, and I'm going to take on the NRA because I'm the best dancer we have.
I think we need to definitely get rid of Donald Trump. It's a very important thing that we work on to do it, to get rid of him.
Oh, you could get the whole world in your hands. The whole world in your hands. The whole world. Paid for by Mike Bloomberg for president.
Oh, such a good bit. I only got to do that for like a week because all those people fell out. But the Klobuchar was my favorite. Just be like, we've got to get rid of Donald Trump. Like, that's all she ever would say. She'd be like, look, I think we all agree we have to get rid of Donald Trump. I'd be like, do you have anything else to say? Well, in my town, I was able to, I hate these, Well, I was able to get unemployment to go,
You've got a guy in there, turn things around like never before, okay? I often say, give it 30, 40 years, okay? They're going to look back and say, look, the orange man was on fire. Whilst they tried to take him down to Chinatown, they tried to send him to the G-hole. But of course, they're talking about a Trumper. Trumps don't lose. Did they not read The Art of the Deal? The deal is art, okay? You can't figure it out because when you're a Trumper, it's like art. I come from nowhere. They're like, holy cow, it's worth $1 billion. How about 7? I'm worth $7 billion. Melania's sitting on my gold toilet right now. Melania, I told you, do not squirt on the toilet with your Slovenianness. Klobuchar is disgusting. I think Bildak is a little bit, he has a problem with Klobuchar. Guys, check it out. We're here Friday evening. I lost my voice, so I said no music tonight. Instead, we're going to do FaceSwap night. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know how I lost my voice, but so here's the other thing I wanted to share with you guys. What we're going to be doing this evening is playing you these Trump call-ins. This is the first Trump call, and this is what got me on the road of saying, okay, he's going to call in every single day and call me and have a conversation. Check this out. Mark, how
Donald.
are you?
Hey, Donald, how are you?
That's fantastic.
I'm doing good.
Yep, I'm just here on the mission control. I'm trying to figure out how to stop this coronavirus.
Oh.
You know, Fauci says that I'm a genius, a stable genius.
Really?
He said it multiple times, not during the press conference, of course. Today at the news conference, I had an opportunity to tell everybody what we're doing. We are working on thousands of ventilators.
This is the real first one.
Mark, thank you again for having me on your program.
I'm so glad you're on, Donald. Awesome having you on.
I always love being on the show. Melania especially loves being on the show. She loves how you give it to people straight. You're just telling people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I love that. That's the big league. That's what I call the big league talk. You call it real talk. I call it big league talk. And when I give people the big league talk, they're like, oh, Donald, can I have some more big league talk?
Well, that's crazy, Donald. But listen, can you tell us, like, what's going on out there? How is this? What's going on? Are we going to be
These are very tough times that we're living through right now.
Yeah, I know.
I urge you to stay calm. Stay relaxed.
how can we stay relaxed? We don't know what's happening. Like, no one's talking to us.
Donald J. Trump just got tested for the coronavirus.
You did?
I may not, but I did, and I will. But I may not do it after I did it.
What?
If I do it and I didn't and I said that I will, then maybe I did.
Wait, hold on. Can you explain what you...
I just want you to know that it's okay.
What's okay? You're being cryptic, man. Like, what's happening out there? What? Can you give us a heads up?
You should spend this time with your loved ones. I'm spending time with my wife, Melania.
That's nice.
And with Baron.
Is she sitting on your...
If you guys have nothing to do, you should be tuning into the Real Talk show.
Well,
this guy, he's been live every day for how many days?
Well, today's 543 in a row. That whatever you're saying.
He's been live every day for 439 days.
That's when I made that.
That's quite impressive.
Thank you.
I may have a job for you at the White House. Are you interested? Ready to take on the world, take on the Democrats in November.
Donald, you get so much flack, I'll let you handle it. I'm not getting involved. I'm going to sit on the outside, all right? I'm just going to do the...
I'm here. I'm locked down now. I'm in self-quarantine.
You're in self-quarantine right now? You decided to quarantine?
I've decided to self-quarantine.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to stay in my mansion in Mar-a-Lago. I'll be down here in Mar-a-Lago in self-quarantine on the golf course.
That's not quarantine.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, where did Trump go? He's on self-quarantine. Yeah, I'm in the 17th hole right now. Oh, birdie.
Donald,
Big league.
That's not quarantine.
Oh, what did you do? Oh, I was self-quarantined. Yeah, me too. Oh, really? How did it go? Great, I shot at 74.
That's not quarantine.
I will
though.
come back anytime you want me on the show.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I hope everybody's safe and home with their families, and they understand that we're doing everything we can. We're doing everything we can to keep you safe.
I hope so,
Even
Donald.
having the President of the United States get tested for coronavirus. Done. I may not. I will. But if I said no, and I do, and I said I didn't, it's maybe because I did. You can check.
I don't know
Call
what you
my
mean.
wife, Melania. Baron, I'm coming. He's calling. I gotta go. See you later, Mark. Bye.
Oh, Donald. So that was the first call-in from Trump where I was like, okay, now I'm going to have him call me every single day. And so basically, let's get going on it, huh? Let's see what else we have there. These were call-ins from Donald. I'm going to try to see if I can figure out where's our I don't know where it starts here because the dates are kind of all over the place, but I'm going to try to do this and see what it is. Let's see. How about this one?
Mark, how are you?
Hey, Donald, what's happening?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just here on the mission control.
What's that
I'm
mean?
trying to figure out how to stop this coronavirus.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, Fauci says that I'm a genius, a stable genius. He said it multiple times, not during the press conference, of course.
I was going to say...
Today at the news conference, I had an opportunity to tell everybody what we're doing. We are working on thousands of ventilators, thousands.
But they're killing people.
And Mike Pence, unfortunately, he was in England with Boris Johnson.
Yeah, this is in
And
the
Boris
past.
is now in the hospital.
He wound up getting coronavirus.
Hopefully he doesn't have corona.
He got it.
I'll tell you, Mark, they should make a podium a little bigger. I'm the president of the United States.
That's
you
true.
can't make me a bigger podium? All I'm trying to do is brief the country. You got to put me right next to the guy who just was meeting with Boris Johnson? I wonder who's in control of those meetings. Probably the Democrats. They probably want to get rid of Trump.
Of course.
Big league. I was just tested, though. I was negative. Of course. I'm Donald J. Trump. I told you. I would just throw gold on it.
It doesn't work.
Oh, you want to try to stop me, coronavirus? Yeah, I'll just pay you in gold.
It doesn't
How
work
about
like
that?
that. You can't
That's
pay.
what we billionaires do. We don't get viruses. We pay in gold.
Donald.
Big league.
It doesn't work like
Anyway, Mark, what's going on with you?
Well, we're trying to stay safe. We're freaking
I
out.
hope you're not going out and running around to the stores or anything.
Of course
They
I am.
had a nice sale at Kohl's. Don't go. Don't go, Mark. Stay home.
Okay.
You can order online.
We can. They have that option now.
Anyway, Mark, I really appreciate you having me on Real Talk.
Love having you
I
on,
look
Donald.
forward to tomorrow's episode. I'm coming, Melania. Geez, she's always calling me at 10:35. What is that?
I know.
I'm coming, Melania. God almighty. Okay, Mark, I'll see you tomorrow. And
See you tomorrow, Donald.
remember, don't forget to stay safe.
There's Donald for you. That's we're just going along the line here. This is just call-ins from Donald. Again, this is Face Swap Friday, guys. Here's another one. I'm just moving through them now. I'm not really sure where these go and when they're from.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Donald. How's it going?
I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday.
Oh, it's actually
tomorrow
Friday.
is Easter.
Oh.
And, of course, I am
Easter before?
flummoxed. I can't go to church tomorrow, Mark.
That's right.
They don't want to open any services. I won't let them. You can't do it. We
Hey, guys,
need
can I
to
say
stop
something
them.
kind of funny here? Like, because of when all of these were filmed, I'm just going to be like Nostradamus or whatever and talk to Donald like he's in the past or in the future. You know, just like I was just doing. Let's do that again. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Donald. What's happening?
I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday.
It's great.
Tomorrow is
Friday.
Easter. And, of course, I am flummoxed. I can't go to church tomorrow, Mark. They don't want to open any services. I
Shut 'em down.
won't let them. You can't do it. We need to stop the spread of the coronavirus.
That wound up not being. a
That
good
means
thing,
no
regardless.
Easter. Sorry, Easter's called off this year.
Yeah, but Donald, what they did is they went and rioted in like a month. And
That's
just,
it.
was a
Easter's
waste,
called
what you did.
off. No Easter.
Yeah, you should have kept.
You're going to
it
have to
Easter.
return the hams to Stu Leonard's.
That
Just
was-
tell them that we're not having Easter this year.
I had extra
Big league.
ham.
We need to stop the spread of the coronavirus. That
Yeah.
means no Easter. I'm sorry. Melania is very upset. It's one of her favorite holidays.
Really?
But I'm sorry, sacrifices have to be made.
Yeah.
Some social distancing with some yams.
Yeah.
I'd like some yams with my dinner. Anyway, Mark, how are you?
I'm good, Donald, but I was just trying to tell you.
Really?
Yeah, they
Do
basically.
you have
rioted
exciting plans
about
for
a
the
month.
kids for the Easter Bunny? I hope the Easter Bunny brings lots of things, lots of treats for your kids.
I'm going to move
When my
past
kids
this
were
one.
younger, I used to dress up as the Easter Bunny. Well, actually, I hired someone to do it. But still, the point was, my heart was in the right place.
Oh my goodness.
Because
yeah.
I wanted them to know how much I was the Easter Bunny to them in their lives. I bring them candy. Always spend time with your family, especially during a quarantine. It's your time to spend with your children. You can go outside and play baseball. Did you play baseball with your son today, Mark?
I play as often as I can.
Good. I'm glad. I know you said you really enjoy doing that.
I do,
Just
Donald.
take advantage of the time you have now, Mark. Because once this is all over, so is your enjoyment. Mark, I
Fair
just
enough.
wanted to let you know how much I appreciated you playing those 2 songs last
All right,
night.
I'm kicking through this.
It was amazing.
So we're going to go back. We're going to come back to Donald calls in a little bit. That's just one of them. One of the things we're going through tonight, guys. The other thing we're doing, that's right. We're getting into just great stuff that we've done over the last couple months here on the program. And let's give you another one. Like, how about Biden and his Antifa? This was from Denise. If you guys are on Facebook or any other platform, head over to YouTube, subscribe and dig the bell. And this is Biden and his Antifa. I'm not sure if you saw this one. Pretty interesting stuff.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
No, not that. Thanks, Donald. I think it was this one.
My first question for the night is from
this one.
Hammer and Jameson in the studio, ripping the lid off. Donald J. Trump putting together an elite task
Listen,
force
here's
of special operatives.
Hold on a second. What happened here? What happened over there? Did we not put that in there? Or where did I put that in? Uh-oh. Outro should not be that. It should be whatever the outro was. No, I don't remember what the outro was. I'm going to have to play around for a second here, guys, because I don't know what this is. That may be the outro right there. Woo! Or that's the intro. Not really sure. We'll know in 2 seconds. If a signature comes right across my mouth, it's the intro. That's not the right one. Or is it? Hold on a second. If the screen pops in a second that says, let's see, 3, 2, 1. I did it again. What the hell, Mike? No, it's not supposed to loop. All right, that's the intro right there. Hold on, I did something here, guys. It's not good, okay? You can't do that to me. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. There, I think this is it right over here. Perhaps that's the one right over there. I'm hoping so. Doesn't look like it. No, it does not look like it at all. It looks like it could be this one over here, maybe. I'm not really sure. Yep, that looks like it's it right there. I mean, if it's not, it may not be a big deal. But I'm going to leave it out there for a second. Let's see if that's the actual one. And let's work on a new clip for you guys to look at. I had this thought of playing you Biden and his Antifa. Let's get into it. Did the screen come at the end here? Yeah. All right, guys, we did it. All right, here we go. This is Biden and his Antifa. Subscribe and ding the bell.
Good evening. Tonight we have a very special interview. Joe Biden, former vice president and the presumptive candidate for the Democratic Party as president of the United States in 2020, joins us to discuss the rioting and Antifa. Bridget Firestone sits down with the vice president. Thank you for your time, Mr. Vice President.
Well, I'm glad to sit down with you. I'm happy to talk to you about my campaign, about Donald Trump.
Can we talk about Antifa?
Antifa? Well, I'm not sure how everybody keeps talking about my Antifa. I'm sick of people trying to put shade on my Antifa, okay? She's a good lady. She never done nothing wrong. And my Aunt Judy told me that, too. She said, look, I'm telling you, Antifa's got nothing to do with this. Leave her out of it. You got a problem with anything, you could talk to Smoking Joe Biden.
Well, everybody keeps saying that Antifa...
Look, I'm telling you now, my Antifa's got nothing to do with it.
Look, straightforward question. Are you against Antifa? Do people want to know?
You're talking about my aunt. She's a very fine lady. Okay, she makes a good meatloaf, and she likes to call her kids Pudgem. I'm not really sure what Pudgem means to this day, but my Aunt Tifa's a nice lady. Okay? Next question.
I'm talking about the group Antifa?
I don't know. I thought you meant my Aunt Tifa. Look, if you're talking about a terror group, I'm against it. If you're talking about my Aunt Tifa, I love her. 100% fantastic Antifa.
He loves his Antifa. You can't go wrong if you're Joe Biden and you have an Antifa. Now check this out. I want to say hi to Sally. Sally, head over to YouTube. Join us over there. That's where Denise is and Dagger and hopefully everybody else. Ferdinando, how are you, my buddy? Head over to YouTube, bud, and let's catch up. Let's connect there. Let's build it up over on YouTube tonight, guys. It's Friday. We're doing FaceSwap Friday review, and we're just getting started on the program. It's literally just, you have no idea. We're about to go through it all. And if you have time, stick around. If you don't, come back, and we'll get into it. All right? Here's one I wanted to share with you that I think is very important. If I can remember what that one was. Did I put it over here? Hold on. Yeah, this is it right here. So in the same vein as Biden and his Antifa, this is a crazy phone call that, I'll just play it for you. Oh, why isn't it working? All right, that's weird. Maybe it's this one? Here we go.
Hey, yeah, it's a scary world we live in when they're calling Norm Macdonald to be anarchist. Yeah, I got a weird call today from Antifa. Yeah, I call, hey Norm, we saw you in the movie Dirty Work, and we have some dirty work for you. I see, for hire? We're looking for some professional anarchists. Yeah, I think you may be our guy. Look, I appreciate the call, but what are you paying? After a short back and forth, I negotiated a figure. My wife said, you can't do that, Norm. You're working for Trump. You're not going to be able, it's a conflict of interest. I said, did you see the benefits? Did you see what they're paying? Yeah. You see what they're paying? I can't say no to that gig. Yeah.
So that's just a little goofball. I mean, we're doing all kinds of goofball stuff, guys. That's what this show is about. We need to cut through all the garbage, but deliver some truth in the process. And so we're going to get into it. I'm going to go way back, and we're going to just get through some stuff here. So there was at one point, Bernie was looking like he was going to take the nomination. And there was this final debate where Joe was basically looked like a liar. Somehow he wound up the winner. Let's see. Here we go.
Well, I'm very upset. I was doing really well. Now I'm not doing well at all. Well, I think my Aunt Judy did it best. She said that I was the best candidate.
Did you always know that you'd be good at this?
But I was thinking that I was very good when it was hot outside and when the sun was beaming down on my head. Oh, I would ask you, Joe, would you ever say that you would cut Medicare and Medicaid for all? Did you ever say that, Joe Biden? I would never do that. I would never cut Social Security ever. My Aunt Judy would never let me. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do. If you go to YouTube's, you ever tried to do it before? Of course not. Did you ever say that before? No. Check out the YouTubes, and you can find everything that Joe is talking and saying he didn't do. I've been doing it since 1947. I was the first guy to help. I was the last guy to help, and in between I helped as well. You just be honest. Would you ever be able to do that? I'll be the best hall monitor you'll ever find. I will be the best. I have the best base. All my people love me. I want to get Joe Biden in there. I won every single election. I don't even know how.
I don't even know how. I don't even know how I won that election. Can't figure it out. I just keep winning them. Here you go.
My fellow Americans, it's Donald J. Trump. I'm here on my daily briefing to let you know what's going on in the world. Right now, coronavirus is on all of our minds. We're in quarantine. You're doing a great job self-quarantining, staying safe, stay away from people. The coronavirus is everywhere. We're going to take a question. Tom, what do you think?
Yes, Mr. President.
No, you're fake news. I don't want to hear from you. Tom, what do you got?
People want to know, what are we going to do about China and Xi?
Well, Xi, I've got a problem with Xi. I told you guys he's a Xi-hole. Everybody wants to know, Donald, how are you going to respond to the Xi-hole? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Sanctions. We had a deal in place. They put in this extra little verbal diarrhea about, we could back out if there's a pandemic. Well, look what we have 6 days later. So we're a little pissed off. I'm going to have to say it. I'm very upset right now with Xi-hole. I'm going to tell him to his face. What do you got, Bill?
Mr. President, when's it going to come to an end?
Well, look, you've got to understand there's a lot of moving parts here all over the country. The amount of talent we have out there, it's phenomenal. How about fake news, CNN? What do you got?
New Gallup polls say that you're the worst president in the history of time. What do you say to that?
Another crap question for Trump. I love these questions that are trying to catch me off guard. Look, I've done everything I can to protect this nation. Highest stock market in the history of time. Lowest unemployment in the history of time. Then all of a sudden this virus, this unseen enemy, takes us all by surprise. So, look, all I know is I've done everything I can. I listen to the professionals, and I'm trying to save American lives. What's your excuse? You're a terrible reporter. How about that? Fake news, CNN. Look, every time I tune you in, I tune you out. Every time I tune you in, I tune you out. How about this one? I'll try to make this brief, because I want to get home. I'm missing the Real Talk program. I'll just tell you guys one time, you're all fake news. We're here doing everything we can to try to stop the scourge of coronavirus. I'll tell you what. You can say whatever you want, you fake news, and over there, everything that comes out of my mouth, you try to twist and turn. Yeah, I said shoot somebody up with antiseptic, what the hell? And that moron over there always asking me the same question. Oh, what are you going to do about your ratings? So what do you think you could see on that? You could just report, if you just circle the world with your fake news that people will believe it? It doesn't work that way. People can see the truth. They know that Trump is winning big league, and we're going to squash out coronavirus, and all you have to do is get on board. Look, like even this guy over here, he's got a comment. Everybody's got a comment for Trump. You have a question? What do you have over there?
Yes, what's the latest update on President Xi and how you're handling that situation?
Well, I told you how we're going to handle President Xi. Okay, he's a Xi-hole. We're going to tell him to his face. And if he wants to work with us going forward, he has to make it right. He's going to have to pay the bill, pay the piper. That's what's going to have to happen with Xi, that Xi-hole. He's a Xi-hole, just like you, actually. I'm done with you fake news. So you're a Xi-hole, and your fake news. Both things at the same time.
These both things at the same time. I want to say hi to Alan over here. Alan, how are you over on Periscope? Gotta pay the piper. Chevelle, look, I've got to tell you, if you come, you're going to have to pay the piper. President G-Hole. Okay, look, he's a G-Hole. I'm going to tell him when I see him. And when I get into a debate with Sleep Sofa Joe, I can't wait for my debate with Sleep Sofa Joe. I'm going to say, hey, Sleep Sofa, can I take a nap on you? I hear you come in 7 different fabrics and colors. I'm going to take you in plaid. That's right. I'm going to sleep on the Sleep Sofa. He's there. He's in the Oval Office next to the other Sleep Sofa. I'm gonna sleep on Sleep Sofa Joe. I'm sleeping on him, guys. What are you kidding me? You can't talk to me that way. You come down to the Oval Office, you got a friggin' sleep sofa over there. How dare you? How dare you vote for a sleep sofa? You're crazy. Cheville, how are you? El Jefe, how are you? And Anna, how are you? You guys are awesome. And Terry, how are you? You guys are rock and roll. And listen, this is where we get going. The YouTube channel, I want you guys to all tune in. We're about to get into some stuff here, okay? Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live in the studio. Donald J. Trump giving us the update on all the statue damage.
Thank you very much for joining me. I'm here at the U.S. Border Patrol. We're talking about how terrible things have gotten out there. We really need some of you Border Patrol agents to come out there and take down these Antifa scum. That's right, if you see, they've been taking down statues. So I've just signed a new executive order that will put any statue harmers in jail for 10 years. We're not talking about a walk in the park. We're talking about 10 years of probably some funny stuff in jail with only statues. All they can do is look at statues all day long. But the idea, first and foremost, is to take them off the streets, these people, these bad people. They're taking down our statues. The newest one, George Washington. I still can't get over that one. You want to take down the first president of the United States of America? I don't even think they realize who George Washington is. I'm starting to believe these people are so stupid. They don't even know who George Washington is. Look, George Washington was the guy who created peanut butter. Okay, look, everybody knows. Everybody knows George Washington created peanut butter. Okay? What about this one?
It's Hammerlin Jameson, Fox News. We're about to be joined with Donald Trump live. Let's hear what he has to say.
I sent out a tweet, and all of a sudden I'm looking back through all of my responses, and I see this get the facts. I'm like, Melania, look at this, Melania. They're saying get the facts. I'm giving them the facts. I'm Donald J. Trump. And then you lay out your own little narrative there with a little picture of Sleepy Joe Biden right there in the corner. You see Sleepy Joe. So I have a problem here because they're not letting the facts out. They're stopping the facts from reaching the people, and so the fake news media could control the real story. Wait, hold on, I want to get this right. So they're fake news, and now when people actually put out the real news, they could just put a little exclamation point over it and say, this was taken down because it's not truth. Everything they say online, they're lies all over the place. They're throwing the lies everywhere. And the fake news can now take real news and say, nope, get the facts. Well, I've got the facts for you. Donald J. Trump is going to win Big League, and I'm going to put the slap down on Twitch and on Twitter and Facebook. I'm going to call Zuckerberg right now and tell him, hey, buddy, you zuck. That's right. And if you try to stop the Trump, you can face the wrath of Trump. I went into a business transaction with James Cameron. That's right, we're doing The Wrath of Trump. And it's going to be a story about how I put the slap down on all the social media companies. It's coming out in 2021 in theaters as soon as coronavirus subsides. Do you have a question over there? What do you got?
Yes, Mr. President. Have you made any contact with President Xi?
Well, look, President Xi has not answered my phone calls. It may not be good that I left a voicemail for him and told him he was a Xi-hole. But I am holding out hope that he's going to call and say, look, Donald, I'm sorry. How about you? What do you got?
Yes, will you be closing the borders to Brazil and other countries?
Very interesting question. Well, look, we're shutting off borders to all ports. I don't want anybody coming in, even from Port St. Lucie. So we're going to stop because coronavirus is finally on the down. All I can tell you is that I'm going to drop a hammer on every social media platform. They're going to feel the wrath of Trump.
I can't believe that you couldn't hear any of that. Hammer Jam ripping the lid off of it. Look, Hammerlin Jameson, I can't believe you didn't hear any of what Ham Jam was just saying. A little Ham Jam thank you, man. Okay, I've been here on the Real Talk program delivering truth for you, ripping the lid off. Okay, we can't get through this mainstream media. Everything you hear from mainstream media is a bunch of crap delivered on a plate. You're sitting there with your fork and you're going, oh, that tastes really good. It's crap. Just tune into the Ham Jam HammerTime Hour. We're gonna get into it. Check this out, a massive dust cloud barreling towards the United States of America. Health impacts could be deadly. Oh, that's interesting. Who does it affect? People with respiratory conditions. Bunch of horse crap over here. Hammerlin, ripping the lid off of it. Just make sure you don't go outside ever again, is what they're basically telling us over here. Now, this is just interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to play this for you. But Mark Cuban's steak was on talking about the sleep sofa.
Pampers, the #1 pediatrician recommended brand, helps keep babies.
I'm going to shut it off, but Mark Cuban was on a show, and bottom line, he's a bunch of crap. He's talking crap about the Trumper. He's saying that Sleep Sofa Joe has got his faculties. I'm pretty sure Sleep Sofa Joe just crapped his pants. I'm just saying, it seems like it did to me. Here we go, next story down. Trump's signs order prioritizing job skills over college degree in government hiring. I gotta say, that's actually a pretty good thing for anybody that is kind of not there with their degree but wants to excel in life. Hammer just ripping the lid off for you. Trumper making it possible for you to have a career when you kind of have been pathetic to date. So just keep that in mind. It's good news for all of you kind of people just drifting along. If you got a skill, you may be able to get hired by Donald J. Trump. Next story here. This one may not even be a story. This is not a story. Look, Hammer Jam just wanted to come on. You missed the entire best. The best part of Hammer was when I came on for the show and you didn't hear it because I had the mute button on. I was changing it to character and you missed it. So let's do this. I'm going to play you another bit over here.
It's Hammerlin Jameson, Fox News.
Hammer. Let's do this one, okay? Somebody has a problem with voting from home.
Hammerlin Jameson coming at you live from the studio. Donald Trump about to sign an executive order. Thank you very much for joining me. This is a very exciting moment for me. I'm signing the executive order that is going to put the handcuffs on all the social media platforms. I don't need to mention them. You know who they are. We talk about the giants, the biggest ones out there, and they've been censoring the Trumper. And any time one of these conglomerates decides to become an editor, then they face the wrath of Trump. And it's very, very powerful, my wrath. So I think it's very important that you understand another detail. Voting by mail. Who the hell wants to do this? First of all, how much corruption are we talking about now? Just little? I think we're talking about total corruption. Oh, look, Tom Niederman. He voted for Biden. Sir Tom Niederman died in 1943. He was a war hero. I believe this is the same premise from the movie Black Sheep with Chris Farley and David Spade, where they do voter fraud to try to beat Trump. But I won't let it happen. They actually have a new strategy. It's called the full court press. It's going to be a fair press. That's why it's a pun on the word press. Full court press, you get it? So anyway, we're going to stop the fake news. We will control the narrative. I will censor them before they can censor me.
So that's a bit right there, right? Al, appreciate you. Thank you, Dane, for letting me know. And that's what you meant, Dane, by lip syncing. I'm sitting there and you missed the entire Hammerlin introduction. Ooh, it was good too. It was a good one tonight. And it's not there. And even I think the recording won't have it either, so that's not good. Anyway, it happens from time to time. I'm going to play you something right now. Let's see what you think of this.
Number 2, did you see the latest? I've installed one of my own henchmen against Donald Trump.
See, here's the thing I want you to know about this. Before I got going with the video versions of Dr. Evil, etc., I would do this type of stuff. And this is what you'd get, okay?
Dr. Evil, Donald Trump is on the line for you.
Thank you, number 2. I'll take the call in my secret lair. Donald, glad to get you back on the line.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, I read your crap book.
Oh, you did? I thought you'd go audiobook. I didn't know you knew how to read.
Of course I know how to freaking read. I'm Dr. Evil. You can get my book. It's on Amazon, or it's in Mentor Box, too. Unlike your crap book. That's why I read every single page.
Oh, you did? Did you read chapter 13? The Power of the Hang-Up? Did you?
No, I did not read that section in The Art of the Deal. I did not... What? Hello? He did it to me again, didn't he, number 2? Son of a bitch!
We've done too many bits with Dr. Evil in it. And most of them are much better than that. But this is the progression. I want you guys to see the progression here, okay? We started small and we get bigger and bigger as we go through here. Like this.
Mini-me, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil,
What is this that I hear you're bowing out of the race? I spent $600 million and didn't even make a dent.
I did not give you permission to do that.
I don't think Donald Trump could be stopped, Dr. Evil. I don't know. You may have to try another sauce, but I gave it a shot. Gave it the old college try, so to speak.
You're supposed to be my number one guy.
Mini Mike, out.
I guess I have to put my weight behind Bernie. Let's see if I can get Bernie on the line. Number 2, please get Bernie Sanders on the line for me. Thank you.
Dr. Evil. Bernie Sanders is on the evil monitor.
Hello?
Hi, Bernie. Yes, it's Dr. Evil.
Oh, hello, Dr. Evil.
Look, Minnie Bloomberg didn't really do what I was hoping, so I'm thinking that I'll back you. You take out Donald Trump. I get to take over the world.
I can't be bought, Dr. Evil.
Let's get with the frickin' program. I'm Dr. Evil. Let's try to get him to feel the burn. Maybe after a while he'll want to know what it feels like to be burned. What? Number 2, I made another joke.
Very funny joke, Dr. Evil. If you get me in office, I'll do whatever you want.
This is wonderful news, Bernie.
The Democratic Party, this is the second time in a row. It's a coup, Dr. Evil. You call Donald Trump, I bet you he'll tell you the same thing.
Number 2, please get Donald Trump on the line. Thank you.
Dr. Evil. Donald Trump is on the evil monitor.
Hello, Donald. It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How you doing today?
I'm doing Trump-tastic as per usual. How are you, Dr. Evil?
Dr. Evil's doing wonderful. Thanks for asking, Donald. Donald, is it true that the Democratic Party has it out for Bernie?
Well, I would tell you this, Dr. Evil. I am pretty sure that the Democrats do not want Bernie in office.
Interesting.
They're just not going to give him the time of day. And the biggest chance of them actually defeating me is with Bernie.
More of a challenge, I would say.
I mean, let's be honest. Joe Biden, have you seen this guy? He can't even have a conversation. The guy is like he's falling asleep on stage. Sleepy Joe. Joe, what are you doing, Joe? You should be at home taking a nap. Oh, you're just doing it on stage. Oh, okay, good for you.
But I'll tell you what, Donald, you're going to have to go up against Bernie.
I'm not really too concerned. Do you want to back Bernie? Go ahead. You want to back Joe Biden? Whatever you want to do, I'm Trump. I'm going to win big league.
Well, you better watch out for him, Donald. He's coming for you. You're going to feel the burn, Donald Trump. I'm Dr. Freaking Evil. Be prepared to feel the burn.
Oh, hey, hold on 1 second. Did you see this one, Dr. Evil?
And I'll tell you what. Hello? Number 2. What the frig, number 2? Son of a bitch!
The saga continues. We're going to get back to Dr. Evil in a minute with some more Dr. Evil, but let me just play you this real quick. And by real quick, this is going to give me a minute to go fill up my coffee, okay? I'll be right back.
I keep getting a question from fake news. They're wondering what I think of Mark Pyers making it to 500 days in a row of the Real Talk program. Look, I'm kind of proud of him, but at the same time, only 500? Come on, why is he so lazy? I'm expecting double digits, triple times 4, okay? If that's not how you're doing math, I'm not sure how you're calculating. The price of gold is much higher than that, so he's going to have to do a lot more days in a row before I'm really impressed, I would say.
I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I'm proud of you. Well, hi, Mark. This is Smoking Joe Biden. I just wanted to... about to fall asleep. Congratulations. I heard you made it to 50 shows in a row. Very proud of you. 5 shows in a row is great. Let me know when you get to 100.
Wow, 500 days in a row. Mark, that's phenomenal. Look, I'm going to call Christopher Walken. I'm going to let him know. You're doing such a great job. Keep up the good work.
500 days? Wow, that's a lot of days. Hey, 500 is what I got paid on my last gig.
Hey, Walter, did you hear Mark made it to 500 days in a row? I'm pretty impressed. We're gonna watch it later on this.
How many days in a row, dude? Shut up, Donnie.
500, Donnie. It's pretty cool. I have a hard time changing my underwear twice a week.
I just wanted you to know you can't really do much with 500, okay? It's only 500 days, but people usually fall off before then. So you're at least continuing on, and that's very, very noble. Kind of like my initiative to try to vaccinate the world.
So look, the first 500 are the hardest. After that, it's all downhill. People start coming out, they start joining the program. And they're all just part of the... All of a sudden, that first 500 days, kind of tough. Dinner with a couple of movies took a lot longer than we thought they would. Most of my relationships were shorter than this show.
Mark, I got a message from Owen. He said 500 days. Most people roll over, play that, waiting for someone come play in the sand with them. But yo, you get the bulldozer, you get it out, and you create your own playground.
500 days in a row. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look, you think you could pull in any favors with Trump? See if you can get my Lakers back on the air. If not, I'll be tuning into the 500th show anyway myself.
It's the 500th day of Real Talk. We're going to leave a special message. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to tell them what we're going to do in order to say congratulations. How difficult is it to stop a program on YouTube? Number 2, why haven't you been able to do it?
He's done 500 days in a row, Dr. Evil.
Enough of this insolence.
Sorry, Dr. Evil.
500 days is way too many in a row. We need to stop him.
So I've been doing these COVID briefings for a while. I don't know how many days in a row, but 500 days in a row is a pretty big deal, Mark. Look, I'm not sending any PPE to you, no ventilators, but just keep doing what you're doing, all right? I think what you're doing is kind of a good thing. I'm not really sure. It's not like I friggin' tune in or anything. You kind of make fun of me. 500 days. Keep it going. Let's see if you make it to 1,000. I'm taking bets. I'm thinking maybe, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep kind of pushing the envelope. And let's see if maybe someone has the balls to try to see if they put some money up against me. I'm saying this guy goes to 1,000. Maybe even beyond, okay? But I'm not saying he's giving up anytime soon. I don't know. Who wants to take me up on that, okay? He's going to go up above and over. And when people see him go over, they're going to say, holy cow, Cuomo was right. Cuomo was right. I didn't tell him he was going under. I said he's going not under, he's going to go over.
Well, how long were you here and I wasn't? First, you couldn't hear music. You couldn't hear me. Now, all of a sudden, you couldn't see me. I'm not there. Where the heck is he? Filling the coffee. That's so good. Love my coffee. So, how was that? Was that any good? You guys like that bit? I'm going to see if I can play you. Let's see. We're officially at an hour of face swaps right now. We really didn't break into it too much. I am trying to just rest the voice for the night, so tomorrow we can get into it. Hoping to play some music for you tomorrow night. And I don't know, maybe we'll start just leaning heavily on doing like face swap Fridays or something like that, and I'll just break into a bunch of different clips because we've done so many different cool clips. I'm just going to play you a few more, and then we'll go from there. There's one that I'm really kind of proud of, and it's my birthday message. I heard this for the first time yesterday since the birthday, and I was like, wow. I put a lot of time into this one. It was pretty funny, too. Check this out. Actually, I think you should start on a different thing here. Hold on. Let me put that there. Here we go. Come on, Trump birthday, where are you? Oh, wait, you know what? That's why it's not in the calls, it's in the regular. Here we go. All right. Or not. Here we go. Birthday message from a Trumper.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Donald.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Look, I just wanted to put together this really cool group of celebrities that wanted to say happy birthday to you.
No way.
So roll the clip, Melania.
Push the red
No,
button.
Melania, you push play. Yeah.
This one?
Exactly. Push that.
I'll go
Okay,
big screen,
good. Here we
okay?
go, Mark. Check it out.
All right, thanks, Donald.
Mark, it's Chris. I know you're 42, but it's just an age. It's not a mindset. Every year is a big one. Nobody know you be doing a real talk quarantine every night. Quarantine real talk. This is 469 days in a row. It's your birthday. Look, Mark, you're doing something for mankind, and I'm proud of you. I just wanted you to know, hashtag quarantine real talk is a huge thing, and happy birthday. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark.
It's Richard Dreyfuss. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark. I hope you have a great
Hi, Mark. How are you? Happy birthday.
Sorry, had to restart
Look,
it.
I just wanted to put together this really cool group of celebrities that wanted to say happy birthday to you. So roll the clip, Melania.
Push the red
No,
button.
Melania, you push play. Yeah.
This one?
Exactly. Push that. Okay, good. Here we go, Mark. Check it out.
Mark, it's Chris. I know you're 42, but it's just an age. It's not a mindset. Every year is a big one. Nobody know you be doing a real talk quarantine every night. Quarantine real talk. This is 469 days in a row. It's your birthday. Look, Mark, you're doing something for mankind, and I'm proud of you. I just wanted you to know, hashtag quarantine real talk is a huge thing, and happy birthday. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark.
It's Richard Dreyfuss. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark. I hope you have a great day. I'm at Lake Winnipesaukee, and Bob is here. Can you believe it? I told Bob I don't treat patients on vacation, Faye. Happy birthday, Mark.
Hi, Mark. It's Bezos. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope it's an amazing year and good tidings to all.
I just wanted to wish Mark Pyers a happy birthday. It's important for you to understand that Marcus is 42. It's a year after 41. Don't you know? That's important for you to understand, the simple understanding of mathematics.
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. I just wanted to wish you a happy 42nd birthday. I hope it's an amazing year for you. Well, I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark Pyers. It's real quick. He's a friend of mine. Happy birthday, Mark. Hi, Mark. It's Dr. Fauci. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you're staying safe. It's important that we social distance. I saw a photo on your show the other day where it looked like some of your neighbors aren't social distancing. Tell them with a megaphone to social distance, especially since it's your birthday. Hi, Mark. It's Dr. Evil.
I just wanted to make sure that you have a happy birthday.
So I understand that it's Mark Pyre's birthday. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Just wanted to say happy birthday, give my respects. I think I could free up a few seconds of time in order to say happy birthday to him. I think it's important for us to give back the way he has for 468 days. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to Mark, okay? Have a good day, Mark. Happy birthday.
So I understand there's a Connecticut resident whose birthday's today. He's got a variety show. Look, I think it's important that you say you only get one birthday per year, and you got to, before it goes away, you want to make sure you say happy birthday to somebody. Is anybody on board? I'm going to put my hand up to see if anybody wants to also do it. I'll do it if anybody else joins me. That's where I am at it right now in this decision.
Look, my Aunt Judy told me to say happy birthday to Mark. Not really sure who you are. I know you make fun of me sometimes, but I'm Sleepy Joe Biden, and I'm gonna win this race against Donald J. Trump. I'm the only guy who could beat Donald Trump. All right, happy birthday, Mark. Jill and I say happy birthday from us to you.
Guys, what's up? Gary V, crushing it. Just wanted to say happy birthday to my friend Mark. 469 days in a row, crushing it. All right, guys, who's next?
What's up, Mark? It's Grant. Just wanted to say happy birthday, my friend. 10x it. Keep going, buddy. 469 days in a row. I'm proud of you. Keep going.
April 13th, 1978. Mark Pyers is born in Suffern, New York. How did he become one of the greatest talk show hosts in history? Join me on this Unsolved Mystery.
Wow, Robert Stack, Donald.
So, Mark, what did you think of the birthday message?
That was unbelievable.
You know, the list was much, much longer.
Really?
But we can't stay on all day entertaining you.
Why not? That would have been
Anyway, what did you think? Who was your favorite?
Oh, I loved Stack and I loved Biden.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have said Christopher Walken for sure. You liked
Walken
Biden?
too? Yeah.
How dare you?
Why?
I'm on the table too, Mark. It's not just the people that were in the happy birthday clip. I'm saying, who is your favorite message from?
Okay, then you, Donald.
I thought you were going to say Donald J. Trump. I'm winning big league, even on the Real Talk show. Anyway, I'll see you later. Melania's calling. I'm coming, Melania. I know, it's Mark's birthday, though. Look, Mark, I've got to get going now. Melania is calling. Melania, I hear you. Okay, Mark, let me get going. I will see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk. Melania for the...
Wow. Wow, did you hear that? That was insane right there. So Donald's been getting a lot of it. Head over to YouTube, guys. Subscribe and ding the bell over there. If you're watching on Instagram, head over to YouTube. If you're watching anywhere else, head over to YouTube. And I'm going to play one more clip for you guys before I call this a short evening until tomorrow. This is already one. This is a huge deal. This is what started the race war. In my mind, this is what led to them finding any occasion out there to distract. This is a distraction game. When Sleep Sofa Joe said this, they had to figure out how to change the narrative.
Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We have an exclusive from Joe Biden. It's a Trump commercial.
Now, look, I know I've been saying things a little awry lately, but I have one statement for you today. I'm standing on my record. My record for being a racist, lying Biden. That's right. Now, look, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. 4 different people are going to be smart. And look, if you got questions about whether you're going to vote me or Trump, then you ain't black.
What did he just say?
I could say whatever I want and people will let me get away with it. Sleepy, sneaky, sleazy Joe Biden. Lying with Biden. That's right. Look, final plea. I'm Jill's husband, smoking Joe Biden. I'm running for hall monitor. Give me a look over. You don't like what you see, then vote for the other Biden. I'm standing by my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Not sure why I was sticking up there. but it's stuck up there for a moment, people. That's the Biden commercial. And did you see? That was what caused, I think, this entire wave of focus on, it's like, here's a good example. Someone's buying a house, right? And I'm doing the walkthrough. And the thing that's said is this. Oh, well, this over here, there's a mark on the ceiling, but it wasn't the movers. That's what's said, right? Well, it was the freaking movers. When someone comes right out and just goes after the fact that, it's not the movers, though, who did it, and you look and see that there's damage that never was there before, and it looks like something we ripped by and pulled on. It was the movers, and the person tried like they could to see if they could slickly say, oh, it wasn't the mover, though. You have to fix it. This is what is going on right now. Sleep Sofa Joe says that. And they come and just jump on the same narrative, basically, and shift it to Trump, shift it to a race war. And the country's out of control right now. Because I think Sleep Sofa said that. He should never have said that, and we wouldn't be where we are, I don't think. I don't think we'd be where we are right now. I'm just saying. My perspective. I'm going to play you one more thing over here. One more a bit. Here we go. Trump hydroxy. What's this about? Pamela Jameson. Donald Trump coming out live.
Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I just wanted to let you know that Donald J. Trump has started taking hydroxychloroquine.
You're taking hydroxychloroquine?
That's right. I want to make sure that I don't get COVID-19. We do have these amazing, phenomenal new computers that Apple made for Trump, and they're working phenomenally. But I'm very, very concerned about the COVID-19 finding its way to Trump because it came into the White House last week. You may have heard about it. You see, Melania's home with Barron. We have young Barron there, and we don't want him to get anywhere near coronavirus. So I'm going to take hydroxychloroquine. I started last night, actually. I feel great. I feel really good. I don't know, really. The doctors told me my heart is, and that it looks like it's the heart of a 79-year-old coal miner. So not looking too good besides the hydroxychloroquine. The benefit is I also won't get malaria either.
Don't want to get malaria, people. So that's the silliness of face swaps for you. You guys want to see one more? I'm happy to play you one more real quick. Real quick. I say real quick, but they're all like a minute and a half, and they're cool. This one was pretty funny. A little Norm thing. Norm stole my bits. Check this out. A little Norm action. It's the thief. Comedians don't like thieves.
Yeah, so I took that job with Donald Trump, right? Yeah. And he says, hey, give me some funny. So, hey, how about calling it the Fluhan? Hey, you really like that? Hey, and then I said, I got another. And so I said, how about you call him President G-hole?
Hey, that guy's in a lot of trouble right now, huh? That's something going on in the moment that nobody really expected. Did you guys hear about Soros trying to steal my vote? Check this out. This was crazy. Like, what?
Hi, Mark. It's George.
Wow. Hey, George. How are you?
I wanted to see if I could buy your vote.
You want to buy my vote?
I'm having too much fun playing with elections. I'm looking for influencers that could get rid of Trump. We're going to beat Trump with fake news.
You're doing a great job of that already, creepy Soros.
You name the price.
What?
In Soros Foundation pay.
I'm not doing that. You're out of your mind.
How about $50,000?
What?
How about $100,000?
You just bid against
The
yourself.
key is to trigger internal struggle.
Well, that's what you're already
and
doing.
Stop progress for Donald. I pay you to help me. This mission, should you choose to accept it, must remain completely anonymous. like all hopes for Donald Trump.
Why do you try to be like the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes doing all this creepy stuff in order to
Let's
shift?
bid $500,000
What?
for a no to Trump, a yes to Biden. It's important we vote Biden in. I give you $1 million.
$1 million?
Is it good? I have my son Alex call you with details. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Wow, creepy McGillicuddy over there, guys. Right? That's Soros. That's exactly what he sounds like, by the way. I didn't know it until I watched him about 2 weeks ago. I was like, holy creep voice. Holy creep voice. Let's see what the heck that's about. I got something else for you very quickly, guys. We're getting into kind of a lot more than I wanted to, but what the hey, right? What the hey? There's a little Donald Trump message to you.
Look, I'm very concerned about what I heard today. Sleazy Joe Biden, sleepy Joe Biden. Did you hear what he said? If you don't vote for me, you're not black. First of all, I don't know what that means. I don't understand it. How could you even say that, Sleepy Joe? Donald J. Trump has been caring about the little guy, the middle guy, and the big guy. That's right. Now, if Trump happened to say that, it would be the end of Trump. But Trump doesn't see color. Nope. I don't see any color. I don't see anything at all. I don't look at color. I don't even see that this reporter over here is from China. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. I can't even tell that you're from China. I can't tell that that one over there likes to go to get some Chinese food. I can't tell. All I know is that I don't see color. I see American citizens. And all Americans are welcome at Mar-a-Lago. That's right. I just got to tell you, Joe Biden is a racist. It's big league. He is. He's a racist. And if you vote for him, then you're a racist as well. And he'll probably forget that he even said it in the first place.
Oh, I love that. I forget that what these are. I haven't done them in so long. Like that one was done a little bit of time ago, and I forget what I say. They've been pretty cool stuff. Like, what's this? Trump police. Let's just say what it was. This is about the defunding of the police, I'm sure, but let's see what it is.
Hammer and Jameson live from the studio, Minneapolis. Please, no thank you. To Donald Trump for more.
Today I stand before you, completely appalled. The council in Minneapolis has decided to cut funding to the police. Really smart idea, Democrats. I can tell it's a liberal council member who even presented this idea. Know that the police are actually doing great work, right? I mean, yes, there's bad people, but the police in general are there to help all American citizens. There are just bad eggs in every occupation. Perhaps a personality test to determine whether or not someone's a racist would be a good first step. I don't know, I'm just spitballing as the president. What about threatening to take away their pension? That's another way to get their attention. Look, the people have spoken. The councilmen and councilwomen have been heard, and they want to secede from the union. So, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to sign it into law right now as an executive order. Minneapolis no longer has a police department. That's good. Break a window. Okay, I'm signing now. I'm done with you stupid people. You want to be dumb? Well, sign it. Let's do it. No more police. You want to do it? Trump will make it happen, okay? I just don't want to hear any crap afterwards when everything falls apart even more.
This is what we got, guys. This is craziness, right? How about this?
Hammer and Jameson ripping the lid off the fake news. Donald Trump with some more from the rally.
Thank you so much. It's finally here. MAGA rally number 1. That's right, people. We're getting down in Oklahoma. I made a joke about the Sooners the other day. It fell flat. I think because I have a bunch of slouches in the room with me, like this guy over there. Look, I'm just messing with you. Look, seriously, I'm so excited to be here. Oklahoma. Let's roll. Let's roll those Sooners. Let's roll them. Anyway, look, I want you to understand we had the greatest stock market economy in history. Went to the worst. And coronavirus, and now all of a sudden it's the greatest again. Look like that 1 month later, greatest, and it's going to be even better. We're projecting it's going to be even better. We're going to win big league. We're going to all make money. That's right, you can get the hell out of here, Sleep Sofa Joe. He's in his basement right now. I'm not sure if you saw. He's there taking interviews with his mask on. I'm here with you. All of you people, and I don't have a freaking mask on because I'm Donald J. Trump. I've maintained from the beginning I will pay Mr. Coronavirus in gold. That's right. I don't deal with illnesses. I just pay him in gold. So look, Fauci says that may not work, but what the frig does Fauci know, right? He's telling us to wear masks. Yeah, take the masks off. That's right. Let's take them off. All right, and I just want you all, let's shout out one time, okay, really loud for the Real Talk program. The one true platform for true news, killing fake news like those people out there. Hammerlin Jameson giving it to people straight, ripping the lid off of fake news. And let's hear it for one time.
Hammerlin Jameson. I think I'm going to end on this clip, people. All right, and let's see how it goes.
Hammerlin Jameson ripping the lid off the Donald J. Trump giving us some news.
Thank you. I want to thank you for joining me on this beautiful day here at the White House. And I'm just basically talking to you about a few things. MAGA rally coming up this weekend. I'm very excited about it. I've got my good friend here, Tim from Oklahoma. I was just telling him how I'm a Sooner fan. And also, I can't wait to get there for the MAGA rally. Could it come any sooner? It's a little Trump joke. But seriously, this is going to be the greatest rally in the history of time. They said politically they've never seen numbers like this, the amount of people that want to come and be a part of the rally. Look, I'm still having a major problem with all of the fake news outlets. They're all proud of the protesters. Oh, it's such a lovely thing seeing the protests in the streets. And then you watch the same broadcaster 10 seconds later say how irresponsible Trump is being. He's going to create the second wave of infections. Watch what happens. We have one MAGA rally, and they're going to say that these spikes are because of that, and not because of the Antifa scum all over the country. Yes, that's the liberal agenda. Look, I was in, now I'm out. They don't like it. I was on the inside, okay? I was on the inside, and I decided to leave the warmth and comfort to give America back to the people. And you know what? We're going to do it big league. Nothing's going to stop Trumper. That's right. I appreciate you, Tim. Looking forward to our MAGA rally. This weekend, people, get your tickets. Love Fest. Have you ever been to a MAGA rally? I have such a great crowd. People are smiling and being friendly. And they all want a peaceful existence in America, unlike George Soros and Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. Or as some have called them, Satan's Triangle.
I didn't know anybody called him that. Trump says the craziest things. At least FaceSwap Trump does. Anyway, listen, guys, I appreciate you. Tomorrow, I will be back for an SNL. Hopefully the voice will be here. We'll be able to play some songs for you. And that'll be a lot of fun. Tempted to play one more thing here. Just quickly, okay? This is a good way to end here. This is what I created.
Now, I understand you have a question?
Yes. Why do you keep calling it the Chinese flu and the Fluhan?
Well, look, it's Fluhan because it came from Wuhan. And let's be honest, if Xi was more open and honest about what happened there, we could have saved lives. You know, he's been a real Xi-hole. if you ask me. President G-hole. I don't like G-holes, so I'm not that impressed with President G. I might call him a G-hole to his face.
I may call him a G-hole to his face. Don't forget that right there, people. If someone's a problem, if someone doesn't give it to you straight, if someone drops a coronavirus on your face right all over it, call him a G-hole, because that's where it came from. It's not racist. It's where it came from. The Fluhan. It's the Fluhan. It's not the Wuhan virus, the Chinese virus. No, it's the Fluhan. Deal with it. Anyway, I totally thank you guys, for showing up again. Remember, tomorrow, whole new day. We're going to be rocking and a-rolling, hopefully. I'm going to rest the voice again and see if we can get going. If not, I have about another 100 face swaps we didn't get to yet. When we got through the Dr. Evil series, we kind of started. So tomorrow we'll get that going too. Send your topic requests. If you have anybody you want me to interview on the show, the Zoom window will be open and we can do that. So we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody subscribe and ding the bell on YouTube. It's Mark Pyers. That is Real Talk. Have a great night. Thank you so much.